Finally, I got your contact details from Mr. Xingje. I'm trying to decipher my master's plans by the rainbow. I feel like I'm overflowing with inspiration. I want to talk to someone about my ideas. Do you have the time? Have you tried Xingje? I've talked to Xingje about your inspirations. I have. She said she's too busy and doesn't have time and asked me to find you. Xingje and being busy are like fire and ice. What does that mean? Is that some new proverb? Fire and ice are so unrelated. They're practically incompatible. Please, I'm begging you anyway. I really need someone to supervise me. I'll definitely pay you for it. Yeah, she gets shield based on her voice. It's not too bad. You're finally here. I've been studying the design manuscript while waiting for you. I didn't think you would really wait for me. How's it going with the manuscript? Honestly speaking, I was worried whether it would be meaningless to make a star gift from a century ago at first. But now, I've realized my concern is unfounded, as Master Ryan's design is undoubtedly timeless. Even though the design is a century old, it still stands at the forefront of the trend. I'm so impressed. Your master was a genius. It's not enough that only you and I know how awesome Master Ryan is. The whole world should know of it. Sometimes you just need to jump in to get your feet wet. While studying the manuscript, I'm interacting with my master in an attempt to get closer to his way of thinking. Anyway, your presence really motivates me. Please drop by regularly to monitor my progress and encourage me. When I'm studying the manuscript, it feels as though my master has come back to life. I can feel him standing behind me and guiding me in my work. Those heartwarming memories that have long faded away all surge back to my mind. Master Ryan, please give me more time. There's no one standing behind us, right? Relax. It's just a figure of speech. There's nothing supernatural in Z and Joe. Here you go. This is the immortal's delight that I promised you. 1 cup a day. All work is just play. Anyway, I have a preliminary understanding of the draught of draconic surge's pharmacology. Come have a discussion at the Thinwood Pavilion at your earliest convenience. Coming. Sure. No worries, I'm not indisposed at the moment, and so I will be awaiting your attendance at the Thinwood Pavilion. Ah, teleportation's so nice, man. Walking all the way would really be a pain pain. No.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
Here we are, perfect.
Thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life.
Sounds like pretty cool, don't it?
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
This tree has withered for thousands of years. Back when my ancestors first settled in the Exalting Sanctum, it was already half a stump. But now that it's actually growing again, it's difficult to say whether it's a good or bad thing. And are the rumors and legends about it all true? Possibly, I mean, that's what the legends say. This Ninja's native endless lifespan comes from the fruits of the ambrosial arbor. If it weren't for this legend, you outworders would never bother coming here. For me, it's just business, but now, as outworders can also become immortal. The first of the 10 unpardonable sins of Zinjo is involuntary immortalization. If you have any thought about attaining it, I'd advise you to give up any hopes before it's too late.
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
I haven't seen them just yet. Not just yet. Yours are really sharp.
I wouldn't be envious. This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment. Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive.
To be Yankee eye. Stuff.
Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
Oh man, fine. What is the conclusion?
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure.
Why do they want to cure it anyways if they're complaining about immortality is all bad? And that's the thing that ends their immortality, and they're like, oh no.
I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested. Feel free to take a look.
Alrighty
This is a
then.
copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
Fine. So what did they change, man? You said it's not too bad. Kinda curious how. What is it? Oh man. Well, I'm gonna have to read it. That's too not too nerfy though, so I'm kinda curious here, huh? Farm. Hey, where is it? What the fudge? May I ask if you come here to see this, want to go inside? Okay, could you please wait here, or I don't want to read it again. It's already like, I scouted the entire area every time before I start doing missions. I've read everything already. And this dialogue changes, but...
You're back. Anything you wanted to share?
The prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Wow. Even for those alchemists. That was fast.
That was good. It was Don Shu who figured it out.
Don Shu? Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post?
Obelisk is corrupted.
I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report.
Sure thing. Hinge's expression is serious as she completes reading Dan Shu's report.
No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription?
They made it up.
This is infuriating. Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
You've already rewarded me.
Those were
we
rewards
go.
from the Seat of Divine Foresight. These are gifts from me, personally. You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
Oh, well, appreciate it. Cool. Your message? Well, we'll read that after. Anyway, have you some time? There are some issues with which I should like your expertise. Can you drop by in the pavilion for a spell? Wait, I'm coming over. How she even reads this? She's blind. I guess my text-to-speech. At your earliest convenience would be best. Okay, fine.
A strange prescription and a sudden loss of communication with the Alchemy Commission delve. It seems there's more going on than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Sure. What can I help you
My
with?
stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seat of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed.
Well then, sucks to suck for
I've already
you.
concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time?
I don't know. The only one I use for spam. Oops, I should do this after. My bad. Okay. No problem.
Thank you. The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back.
Sure thing.
This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
Gotcha. There we go. Medicine concocted by Don Shu. A medicine Don Shu concocted for a young patient. Its sweet smell is probably delivered, made to entice the child to take their medicine properly. Okay.
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left.
Oh, poor kid.
Heads to the east, ends up west.
Oh, poor kid.
Stuck. She can't get down.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? Mind your own business.
Hey, it's like the world. Wow. It's like exactly how the world goes.
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
I'm not against beating you up.
Lost. Stop meddling in our business.
The arrogant kids run up to you and punch at you. You stand strong and moving, but the boy falls backward from the reaction force.
Boss!
That was boss.
Stop yelling and help me up already.
Hey, you guys are annoying.
They used some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
Mm-hmm, sure.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
I might knock your head off.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch.
Ugh, shut up. Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
Let's see.
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
If you're like this, I'm cutting off your head. Let's retreat and flee from the scene. We're all disgruntled. You take the chance to lead the girl away from the site of conflict. Okay.
Thank you for helping me, mister.
Oh. Are you okay?
Okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have wandered off on my own. Then I wouldn't have run into those guys.
Well, that ain't the right type of
They
mindset.
always laugh at me for being blind. And they like to trip me up and steal my things. Thank goodness you were here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily.
How about we remove their eyeballs instead? No, to scoop them out. Yeah, they're immortal anyways, they ain't gonna kill them. Let's scoop their eyeballs out, easy peasy. Then they can be blind as well.
My dad is an ace.
Don't you want me to deliver this medication too?
Oh, Don asked you to come. Things are bad on Olafu recently. Don must be very busy. Thank you, mister. Remember to thank her for me.
No problem. The little girl takes the medicine and returns the way she came.
Why does she wander about alone?
Not sure.
Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Danshu.
You probably have, don't you? Let's do this.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
Ah, you describe what happened to Don Shu.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me.
That do
If I
suck.
was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me.
Oh, it's just a
I
person.
suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward. Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
Are you worried about her?
Yes.
Yeah.
I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately.
Probably something.
Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me.
Oh, I
A
see.
healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health. But sometimes, the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
She might have wandered far. Do you know where you might find her?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place.
Maybe.
In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
Oh, let's go what you're going to. I'm sure. That's impressive.
Help!
He's always viable in your eyes.
Can I have fun this time?
Can knock an object in time. Oh. I see.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiao Yu.
Thank you. Thank you, Anshu.
Hmm.
You don't need to be scared anymore. He is here.
I'm here.
When I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're crying? Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling.
Yeah, no, I can just get used to it.
In the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous
I want to say something, gosh darn it. Okay, you did the next thing. Supposedly you can have like some sensors, right? And I think it's hooked up to somewhere, I don't know where, it might be acceptable or whatever. I know it'll transfer information, like you won't be able to get super detail, but I think you can like see shadows and stuff like that. Now that would be cool. I think they have it. Might be in beginning phases, but technically, maybe they could see. At least a bit. Is this supposed to be comforting?
I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality. Walking alone in the darkness. Fearing every incoming, invisible
It's
obstacle.
depressing with a fudge.
Unable to understand other people's descriptions.
Oh.
Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible,
Oh.
yet still able to burn you.
Bro, this is what
Long life
the...
species.
Oh.
She can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
Yo, bro, this is like... I mean, it's true, but it's like depressing, ain't it? Holy crap. Aren't you... Okay. Oh, yeah, aren't you helping to save her?
Yes. By trying my best to change her personal circumstances.
She sounds more angry.
In time, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Anshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
I mean, I guess it's kind of okay.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum.
I see. You send Donshu and the little girl back. Why don't I go back? I want to be here.
Thank you again.
Oh.
For all you've done.
No worries.
It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless.
I see.
That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful.
Oh no, they definitely are hurtful. But they're the truth, but they're hurtful.
No amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Does the angel have the technology to help with such impairments?
For long life species, these things are permanent.
Oh.
Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born. The impairments of short life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives.
Mr. Brusson with a push.
No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair.
I didn't expect something depressing stuff for that.
Of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
You had a scary look on your face just now.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting sanctum have been met. For now.
Oh, good.
I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect.
Okay, sure. I can do that.
See you soon, friend.
I'm friend already, well. I'd like to read some books to pass the time. Go right ahead.
Right ahead. Mr. CN said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something.
Well, that's good.
All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
Sure. Pick up a book that has recently gotten popular across the Alliance. Time passes quickly. Enemy, I have prepared the present of which I have mentioned. Come over to Thinwood Pavilion. I wish to entrust you with it in person. Coming. Wait, I'm coming over. Do not worry, I will be there awaiting your presents. Okay.
Oh, looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
I already bought your book, man.
Have you read the
Yeah, well, whatever.
There
Here we
you
go.
are, friend.
Yep, here I
I've
am.
been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you.
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health.
What I can, huh? Oh,
I
nice.
call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it. Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one.
I'm a nameless, so.
Well then,
Sure.
that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now?
Oh, well, now I've got an
Perhaps
option.
the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
I mean, maybe if you're lucky. Don't you place the box with the pellet on the table, you cannot out it. Yeah, swallow it down.
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reactions so far. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, did I make a mistake?
My head. What's happening?
Did I make a mistake?
Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe.
What's she part?
Seems to be calming down a bit, but still uncomfortable.
Huh.
This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Oh. Here we go.
There goes my head again. Is Danshu sure this broomdew is safe for consumption?
I'm not sure.
What's happening? Isn't this the Seat of Divine Foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here?
It's all in the imagination.
No, I can't let them get near me.
Oh, and these are actual soldiers, heck. Right. We're gonna switch out. It's gonna be bad.
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt him!
Oh, oopsie.
Hey! Wake up! Are you okay? Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried.
Sorry about that. What happened to me?
You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon.
I don't remember anything at
It
all.
looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara. There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight.
Ah, sure. You recount everything that happened between you and Don Shu, the King Shu.
From what you're saying,
Don't know how.
it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier. But the healer who
Worked hard.
examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange. Could Don Shu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination.
Oh, man.
It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have.
True that.
I'll put out a wanted notice for Don Shu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me.
Oh, wait. It makes sense.
Seating with you.
It makes sense.
It might just help you find this
It makes sense.
friend.
She's blaming, remember she blamed her eyesight or her lack of eyesight or whatever because of, going halfway. And this is a curse for it. You know, she's trying to get her vision back. Cool.